Hey guys, I am here with Danielle Palestina at Atlantic Health Systems, Atlantic Sports Health, and we're talking about shin splints. Danielle's been an athletic trainer for a number of years now, also a medical assistant, and you see a lot of shin splints with athletes. First of all, can you describe to our audience, our parents at home, athletes, exactly what is shin splints?
Sure. So shin splints is kind of a common term that we use to describe stress injuries. So it could be a stress reaction, could be a stress fracture. It's general shin pain is when you hear the term shin splints. So that's why you want to come to a physician so that you can really diagnose exactly what you're dealing with. Is it a reaction or is it a stress fracture?
Yeah. And that's to the tibia, the front, obviously, bone, lower leg.
Right.
And how do you diagnose that? How would a doctor with a X-ray?
That's a great question. So it's a misconception that these stress injuries can be shown on X-ray. You actually need to get an MRI usually to be able to see exactly what the injury is. Mm-hmm. If it's really bad, you can pick it up on X-ray, but it's less likely.
Interesting. And how about treatment? I know, a lot of kids experience shin pain, and they are told a lot of different things: ice, rest, which are two probably really good things. But what have you seen, being part of Atlantic Sports Health, a big organization that sees a lot of volume? What has been working? What have you seen?
Right. So keeping the lower body nice and flexible, using a lot of stretches is the first thing that we'll tell patients. Obviously, icing after activity, and then shoe wear. So depending upon the sneaker that the athlete is wearing to run, makes a huge difference. So, some people have flatter feet and they need a different type of shoe support. Other people have higher arches and they need a different style of shoe. So shoes are everything. Also keeping track of your mileage on your shoes. They don't last forever. You can't use shoes from a year ago. They have to be switched out. So
that's a great point. And in terms of shoe wear and orthotics, where do you recommend to get orthotics? Do you have any broad recommendations in terms of shoe wear?
Sure. So there are some great stores around that they offer gait analysis. Also, you can use podiatrists are really the greatest person to go to,
yes,
or a sports doctor, because when you try to realign the feet, you're changing your whole body mechanics. So it has to be done the right way. You don't want to just throw anything into the shoes.
Sure. That's a really great point. And it really all starts at the foot and ground contact. And a lot of people don't realize that if you don't have the right footwear, or if your arch is not aligned, or you got that talus is misaligned, one of the bones in the foot, could cause problems up the food chain.
Exactly.
The knee, the hip, the back, yes, could be starting what could be at the foot could be the problem, and you just mentioned a really big point. Well, that was great. Thanks so much for the info. Very informative, and I know all of our parents and our athletes and coaches really appreciate it. Thanks so much.